Hello and welcome to Betting Basketball. In this video, I'm going to show you a website that's really helpful to help you keep track of different commits from different players, whether that's Division One, Division Two, but especially keeping track of the chaotic transfer portal. This website called verbalcommits.com is very, very helpful, and I think it can really assist you when you're trying to keep up with your favorite team and you're keeping up with the schools, the conferences that you bet. So what you could do is there's different tabs on the website, so it depends on how you want to search for your information. So it could be players. If you already know the player that you want, you could type it in here in the search bar. Shows you their names in alphabetical order, what school they're going to, what year they're in, the height, their position, the height, the weight, and where they're from. You can also, if you have a favorite school or you only focus on certain schools when you're betting on basketball, again, they put it alphabetical order so you could see what kind of commits they got, how many number of commits they got, how many open offers are out there, and what conference. You know, a good strategy when betting basketball is focus in on a handful of conferences. I like to focus in on usually anywhere, probably I would say on average, I intensely pay attention to 3 or 4 conferences, and I try to know those like the back of my hand. And I always want to keep up with the moves that are happening in those particular conferences and how it can affect those teams in those conferences. Will it affect their pace of play, how deep those teams are? So this website can really help you out if you follow certain teams, or if you're just a fan of basketball and want to know what's going on with your favorite teams. And it links up, for the most part, different schools' website addresses. So that's your schools. Like I say, I usually concentrate on 3, 4, sometimes 5 conferences. So like the ASUN, I love. I keep track of that. So it shows you the latest recent activity of what is happening in that particular conference. For this example, shows you who's in the conference. So to me, that was one of the most competitive leagues, most competitive conferences in the nation. And so that kind of shows you the different teams in that particular conference and most recent activity. So use that conference tab if you bet certain conferences. Now here's what I really want to show you, the transfers. We all know that we're living in this age of transfer portal, and there's people leaving schools and switching schools left and right. Well, this tab can show you whether you're paying attention to Division One or Division Two, can really help you keep track of that chaotic transfer portal. So what you have is the recent transfers here, and you could scroll through. But if you scroll down here, you'll see, and look how many there are. It's unreal. Like this one recently happened from committed or decommitted, I guess that's the right word, from Oregon, decided to enter the transfer portal. Now he's playing for Indiana, Mr. Ware there. But what you could do is, if you know, say like Caleb Love is probably the biggest splash so far, you could filter that out by searching for just his particular name here. And so if I scroll down here, there's Caleb Love, sophomore point guard, 6'4", 200 pounds. He left North Carolina and went to Michigan. So if you know the certain player, if you're curious about, all right, where did so-and-so go to? So like one I'm following along, like a lot of the people in the country, is Hunter Dickinson from Michigan. So you could type his name in, scroll down here. You'll see that so far he hasn't made his decision yet, because that's the school that he was at, of course, Michigan, but he hasn't committed somewhere else in the transfer portal. So this website is wonderful in the fact that you could keep up with players like that. and see where they went. So if you're looking to step up your game, if you're looking to improve your betting on basketball, then this website is wonderful. In the off season, you can keep track of all these movements, all these different players and what teams they went to or what teams they committed to. It can really help you out because when the season rolls around, there's going to be so many games. It's hard to keep up with that and learn all that. So might as well do your homework in the off season, learn who's going where, who went to which team, who committed where. Use these different tabs, whether it's the players tab, schools tab, conferences, transfers, and I guarantee your game is going to improve when it comes to betting on basketball. So check out verbalcommits.com. I'll put a link in the description below, and I think you will start cashing more bets, winning more money. All right, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you hadn't already, I appreciate it. If you hit that subscribe button. Take care.